This puzzle is called Wrogn by AFrayedKnot. I got it from the Sudoku Testing Submissions channel of the CTC Community Discord. And this puzzle is very interesting because it's actually two puzzles in one. So let's just quickly look at the clues. So this clue is called, well, typically called a quad circle, although there's only one digit inside. Uh, And it means that next to this circle with a 5 in it, that there must be a 5 adjacent to it. So there's a 5 somewhere in there, there's a 1 somewhere in there, there's a 6 somewhere in there. Um, now, yeah, so the interesting thing about this puzzle is that actually two puzzles in one. If all these clues are correct, that's one puzzle. So all these clues are functioning correctly, that's one copy of the puzzle, that's the right puzzle, that's the puzzle we're going to do first. Then there's the Wrogn puzzle, or the Wrogn version, where every circled digit is not next to it. So like there wouldn't be a 7 next to this. And I think that's just a really cool concept that the same clues, you can just kind of opposite them and they both are good, well, theoretically good, but uniquely solvable puzzles. So we're going to do both of them today. I'll put a link to both puzzles. I mean, it's the same puzzle, but there's a solution check. So this one is the correct, or the right version, and I also have the wrong version ready. So I'll put links to both of those down in the description if you want to give them a try. I don't know how hard these are. There are, what is it, 22 solves now, and this puzzle was only posted, well, I guess it was posted like 11 hours ago. But that probably means it's probably on the easier side, because that's just a lot, of solves. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So yeah, I guess the first thing I saw, I guess, as I was looking at this puzzle, that ones are in these locations. So where can one go across the top row? Can't go in here, can't go in here, so one must be along here. But we have a one clue right here that says there must be a one next to it. These these three can't be ones, so this must be a one. But actually, while I was doing the while I was talking about um, what these circles mean at the start of the video, I noticed that there are two 6 clues right here. So there must be a 6 in here, and there must be a 6 in here. The only way that's possible is that there's a 6 in there. There's a 6 clue there, so there's a 6 down there somewhere. There's a 6 up here. I do notice there's 2s right along here. So if there's a 2 in this square and this square, there must be a 2 down the middle somewhere. Which there's a 2 down here, so one of these must be a 2. This 2 right here, these 2 can't be a 2 now because we already put the 2 in the box, so these 2 must be one of these 2 must be a 2. And we have a 2 up here. These 2 are ruled out by the 2 pencil marks we just did, so that's 2's up there. Let's see if we can find some more 2's now that we're kind of cruising on 2's. Okay, we have a 2. Yeah, we have a 2 over here, which is going to work the same as the 1's. Where can we put it? How should I put this? We have an X-wing on 2's here. So what that means is in the final solution of this puzzle, either both of these will be 2's or both of these will be 2's. Those are the only possibilities. What that accomplishes is that 2 is ruled out of all of these digits, or all of these cells. So if this is a 2, we can just see what happens if we try to do the opposite. If one of these is a 2, or if this is a 2, then both of these cells has to be a 2, and that of course breaks the puzzle. So what we can do with this highlighting is that neither of these can be 2. So one of these theoretically is a 2. But we already have a 2 in this box, so that's not a 2, so that must be the 2. Let's just get rid of this coloring. One thing about quad puzzles is that I wish there was a way you could like click the clue and like gray it out or something, so you can know which clues you've already looked at or which ones are satisfied. Because there are just a lot of clues and it's hard to parse them. But I did see that there's these 1's here. It's going to work the same as the 6's, so if a 1 is in one of these 4 and in these 4, then it must be in the middle, because that's the only overlap. Then we have 1's here, So there must be a 1 in one of these two spots. Yeah, okay, so now this one up here. This can't be a 1 because we already placed a 1 in the box. These two can't be a 1 because we already placed a 1 in the box down here, so this must be a 1. Which is going to rule 1 out of those and out of there, so that must be a 1. Okay, so we need a 1 around here. It can't be in this column, in column 5, because of this 1 up here, so there's a 1 there. We have a 1 here, and we're going to do the same kind of X-wing-ish thing going on here. There's a 1 in here, and there's a 1 in here. So if we try to place another 1 in one of these two rows, we're going to run into problems. So if we try to put a 1 here, let's say, then this wouldn't be a 1, so this would be a 1. And now where do we put a 1 in here? We now already have our two 1s for the rows, so that's unfillable. So there's no 1 in these oranges, and we have these 1s looking down, so that's a 1. Let's get rid of this coloring. I don't think that's going to be helpful again. Actually, now we have 1s here as well, actually. So there's a 1 up here, and there's a 1 here. So if we try to place another 1 in these two columns, we'd then end up with 3 1s in those two columns. So let's try to put a 1 here. This would be a 1, and now no 1 can fit. So in box 4, no 1s can be in the oranges, and we have two 1s looking over. So there's 1s right there. Let's get rid of the colors. Let's see. We have these 1s are all that's left. I guess this can't be a 1. Something small. This can't be a 1 because there must be a 1 in one of these 4 cells, and these two are ruled out by this 1 right here. So if this was a 1, then this clue would break, so it's not a 1. I don't see any other 1 clues in the grid, although as I said, it is a little hard to parse when you're looking for something specific. Oh, here we go. I didn't see this. There's a 6 in one of these 4 cells, and this 6 rules out a 6 from 3 of the 4 cells, so that's a 6. There's a 6 over here, so there's a 6 up there, because this 6 rules out it from those two, which is going to put a 6 as one of those two. We have no 6s, unfortunately. I was seeing if there was going to be another one of the kind of X-wing-ish things, but I don't see it for this column. Oh, but there's here for these columns. So again, we have this, the X-wing-ish thing going on here. Both 6s for these two columns are claimed, so if we tried to put a 6 here, we'd have a 6 here, and then this would be unfillable. So we can't have a 6 in orange, so that's not a 6, which leaves just one option left for this 6 clue. Which does not resolve immediately anything else that I see. I already did these ones. The way that I'm scanning, I'm just looking for repeated digits in, I guess in a row or in a column. And actually I did just find one. So there's a 4 up here. Actually, there's a couple of these. So this 4 here, there's a 4 in one of these 4. Now there's a 4 in one of these 4, but we've already placed the 4 in box 3, so one of these is a 4. We have the same X-wing thing. I'm not going to go through the coloring this time. Puts a 4 down here. Fortunately, no more 4s down here. Okay, so there's 4s here, which are going to match up with these 4s. Put a 4 right there. And also in columns 1 and 2, there's the 4s matching up. So these can't be 4s, this is a 4. Oh, I didn't even notice this. I made it a little bit harder on myself than it needed to be. There's a 4 right here, which does the same as, I think, the 1s and the 6s down here. There needs to be a 4 in the top left 4 digits and a 4 in the bottom right 4 digits, which means the 4 must be in the 1 cell overlap, which then rules 4 out of those 4, or sorry, out of those 2 cells. Well, that's all the only, for some reason I thought I had more 4s typed in. Oh, no, there's a 4 somewhere in here. Oh, and that's ruled out of 2 of these, or sorry, 1 of these cells, because I already have the 1. which puts a 4 down here, but then we have a 4 looking down, so this cell is not a 4. This is a 4 down here, which puts a 4 along here somewhere, which isn't worth marking, I don't think. Oh, we have 3s here. Oh, actually, oh no, never mind. Yeah, not okay. Yeah, we have 3s here. I thought I saw something else, but I don't think it's helpful. Yeah, I don't think it's helpful. So we have 3s in here, which means 3 up here must be along here. Oh, and actually, now that I'm focused on 3s, I see the same kind of thing going on here with 3s. So a 3 must be in these 4 and in these 4, which means it must be there. So that's not a 3. So there's a 3. Hmm. Okay, yeah, this is actually helpful. So there's a 3 down here. Let's just highlight this. There's a 3 in here. So now we have a 3 in pink, but these 2 can't be here because of the 3 in blue. And that's going to put a 3 here because obviously 1 is not the number 3. Now we have a 3 over here as well, which I guess I already have marked. So that means across row 7, we can't have a 3 in box 7 or 8, so it must be over here. It's not a 2. There's a 3 up here looking down, so this must be a 3. Which then puts a 3 in one of these 2 cells. Oh, and this 3 right here rolls 3 out of those 2, I guess. Yeah, I missed that. Which then means we have 3s looking up here, and it can't be in the middle cell in row 2, so it must be over here. Apologies if you can hear my chair. It's very squeaky. I do need a new chair, but yeah, I need a new chair, but I haven't done it yet. 2 over here in blue. There's a 2 looking over, so these 2 can't be 2. So one of these is a 2. But we already said earlier that one of these was a 2 because of these squares over here, so this must be the 2. And that satisfies all 3 of these 2s. This 2 looks... Oh, no, we already did that. I was going to say this 2 looks down and rules out 2s from these, but we did that earlier. Let's look at 2s real quick. Oh, we need a 2... Yeah, we need a 2 in this 4 set of cells right here. No 4 can go there because that's... Or sorry, no 2 can go there because that's a 3. And there's a 2 down in box 9 looking up, so this is a 2. Apologies if you can hear that thumping. I do not know what that is. We need a 2 here. And this 2 rolls out there. So now we need a 2 around here. It can't be there because of the 2 we just placed. It can't be here because of the 2 there. So this is a 2. I'm just going to make this a 4 because that's how the pencil marks, what the pencil marks mean. Which puts a 4 up there. We have a 6 in one of these 2 cells just by basic Sudoku. I already marked that, yeah. Okay, here's something. So we have a 5 down here around here. We have a 5 up here around here. So now we we need to look at the 5 in orange. But we have the same sort of, X-wingish thing that we've done many, many times in this puzzle. It's going to rule out the 5s from these. A 1 is not a 5, so this is a 5. Oops, what did I do? Oh. I hit the middle key instead of hitting the delete key. I was wondering why the colors didn't disappear. I do not know what that is. Someone in my house is being a loud person. Banging on something for some reason. I'm sure they have a reason. It's just... I don't know what it is. What's left in here is digits that I haven't really looked at besides 5, but I don't see anything I can do with 5 in there. Okay, let's see. Gosh, I apologize if you can hear that. 7, 8, 9 in the column. This can't be a 7 because we know there's a 7 down here in the box. This is a 7, 8, or 9. Just by Sudoku, it sees uh, everything besides that. And I guess this is also a 7, 8, or 9 because it sees... And these are 7, 8, 9 to finish off the row, I guess. Because it sees 1 through 6 in the row. Even not. Let's just look at any large digits circles and see if we can come up with something, because we're just not seeing... There's just not many clues about the 7, 8s, and 9s, it looks like. Like, we know this is not an 8, but that doesn't really mean much. Oh, so this is 5, 7, 9. What's left in this column is 5, 7, 8, 9. I'm not gonna write 4 options in. Okay, let's just keep looking at lower digits. So let's look at 1s. We've rolled 1s down to these digits. I don't see anything we can do with that. Let's look at 2s. We have these, we have these. Oh, this must be a 2 up here. Okay, that's good. So we have a 2 and 2 pencil marks in box 8. A 2 placed in box 5. This must be a 2, which makes... Oh, no, it doesn't make it a 6. I had typed that in, but it doesn't actually take the place of... So now 6 is pointing downwards, I guess, so this can't be a 6. This must be a 6. Yeah, again, we have 6s up there. I think I've said that about 4 times now. Let's go back to 2s. So 2s... Okay, so 2's over here. This can't be a 2 because of the 2 we just wrote in. So I'm going to put a 2, place the 2, and place a 1, which is great, but we're still stuck with these 1s. Not going to do much with that. And now we're stuck with these 2s, which we're not going to be able to do much with it either. Okay, these 3s. We have 3s up here, 3s right here, and 3s right here. Do we have any other 3 clues that are not being satisfied? I don't see any, unfortunately. Okay, so I think 3s are done for the moment. Let's look at 4s. Oh, we have 4s there. We have 4s along here. 4s somewhere in there. And then 4s somewhere along there. Do we have any 4 clues that we haven't satisfied? I don't see any. Okay, let's look at 5s. We only have one. We only have 1 5. Okay, let's look at a 5 clue there, and there, and there. Oh, that we can pencil mark 5s. I don't know how helpful that is. But yeah, okay, so we have 5s there, 5s here, 5s here, 5 here. I don't know why, but that was weird. I have just a window popped up, like a file window just popped up, like the folder that holds the videos of my recordings in OBS just popped up. I don't know why. But I just had to close it. I mean, I don't need it open while I'm recording. This can't be a 5. I did forget that earlier. We have this X-Wing on 5s that we used. Or X-Wing. I guess it's not technically an X-Wing, but it's sort of an X-Wing. I don't know, actually. I'm not good with the names of things like that. So anyway, this can't be a 5. Or this can't be a 5. It's not a 5. Because the 5s here rule out the 5 there. So that's just 7 or 9. Okay, what about 6s? We're running out of hope here for these things. Is there another 6 clue? I don't see another 6. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there's a 7 clue here, which I don't think I highlighted earlier when I was highlighting clues. So there's a 7 in one of these spots. Does that do anything? It rules a 7 out of here, but 7 was already ruled out of there by this 7. 7 must be down here. Hmm. Let me look at... I think I literally just looked at 4s, but let's just look at 4s again. Yeah, this is tricky. What have I... feel like I'm missing a clue because I've been just cruising so nicely. Oh, there's an 8 along here, which puts an 8 along here. So this can't be an 8 either, so this is a 5, 7, or 9. What's this digit? It could be... theoretically, it could be 5, 7, 8, or 9, based on the digits it can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah. But it can't be a 7 because there's a 7 right there, and it can't be an 8 because there's an 8 looking down. That doesn't really help. Okay. Maybe we need to start going to clue and see if I can... resolved, resolved. I have it pencil marked. Resolved, resolved, resolved. Maybe I don't need to say the word resolved every single time. Does that help? There's a 9 here that's not been used. The ones on the, like, between boxes like this aren't as helpful because, like, if we could put 2 9s here and that would satisfy things. There's just a lot of different options as opposed to, like, in a box at least it rules out 9 from the other cells in the box. But oh, no, never mind. I misaligned it. I thought that it was down here for a second, which would help a lot. But I literally just said it was between the boxes, so it's not as helpful. Okay, this 5 and this 5. I think I missed this. This could be helpful. Now let's go back to orange. So this cell can't be a 5, and we said it was 5, 7, 8, or 9, but it can't be a 5 because of this X-wingish thing. Oh! Yeah, this is huge. This 5 clue I've totally missed out on. So we need a 5 in pink, and we need a 5 in red. And let's change this color to green. So how do we put a 5 in green if we have pink and red both having 5s? We've said before that 5 is, well, this 5 rules out 5 from either of these cells. This is a 2, so it's not a 5, so this must be a 5. And that means that this must be a 6, which rules 5 out of those two, puts a 5 over here. Okay. Whoop. No, what am I doing? Remove the color, please. So this 6 means this is not a 6, which places a 6 here, places a 3 here, that places a 3 there. Okay, that was what I was missing, I think. Hopefully. So I'm looking at 3s over here, so we already knew 3s were pencil... we already knew 3s were pencil marked. That doesn't sound like a hard sentence in my head, but for some reason I was struggling. One of these is a 5, but that's basically what we already knew already. What's in this? This could be 5, 7, 8, or 9. So what about this? This is 7, 8, or 9. Oh, we have 5s looking down, so this is 5. We also had a triple, but that's what it's like, I have a triple looking down. How is that possible that I don't know 5 is there by some other means? Okay, so this 5 rules 5 out of both of these. I'm an idiot. This couldn't have been a 5 already. I have 5's pencil marked right here because of this clue. Oh, no, I didn't pencil mark these 5s until much later. Never mind. That's fine. Okay. I thought I had marked this cell with these pencil marks already being there, but I don't think that was the case. Didn't pencil mark these until I placed this 5. In any case, this is a 9, this is not a 5, and this is a 5. So this is not a 9. Where do we put a 5 in this column? It can't be along here. None of these can be 5s ever, so it must be here. This must be the 8. This is left as a 7 for the column. We just satisfied we just satisfied this 9. I'm getting kind of chilly. I might need to put on a sweater. I don't know if I said already, but I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. I feel mostly fine. It's just my nose stuffs up and my voice is a little scratchy. My throat is a little scratchy. But I'm drinking a lot of water, so it's not too bad. This is a 7 or 9. In this row, it's 5, 7, or 9 left. We have 5 pencil marks there, so this can't be a 5. And it can't be an 8 either. Which actually, 5s are looking up, which puts 5s in here. So these two cells are just 5 and 8, which makes this just 7 or 9. We now have a 7-9 pair, which comes down here and makes this a 4-8 pair, which makes this a 1-2-3 triple. And we have a 2-3 over here looking over, so these aren't like that. Well, that was good progress. At least I thought it would just keep flowing, but I guess not. Oh, this can't be a 5. There's a 5 looking right there. So this is just a 5-8 like this. What's left in the row is 7, 8, 9. This 8 is looking over. This can't be an 8. This is a 6, 7, 9 triple. That's all that's left in the row, I mean. Oh, this can't be a 5. So, okay, so we have a 9 clue here. We have a 7, 9 ruling out. 7, 9 pair, I mean. Ruling 9s out of these. So these can't be 9s. To satisfy this 9 clue, we need a 9 there. Which is going to rule out some 9s. This now must be a 7. Rules 7 out of a few cells. And this one as well, so this is a 6. This is the last spot for 7 in the column. So this is 4, 8, 9. This is 5, 7, 8. What's left in this row is 3, 6, 5. Right? We have 1, 2, then 3 is in one of these. Then we have a 4. We need to place a 5. We need to place a 6. Then we have 7, 9 pair, and an 8 right here. Yeah. Now this cell can't be a 5 or a 6, of course. So that's a 3. Rules 3 out of both of those. We now have a 5 X-Wing, or an X-Wing on 5s, in columns 2 and 3, which means none of these can be 5s, and we have 2 5s looking over, so those can't be 5s, so this is a 5 in the corner of the box. This is 7, 8, or 9, and whoops, and one of these is a 7. This is 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's not worth marking. Let's see, what about this cell? We have no pencil marks here, so it must be pretty restricted. Can't be 1, 2, 3, could be 4, can't be 5, could be 6, can't be 7, could be 8, can't be 9. Not quite as helpful. Oh, there's a 1 right here, so this can't be a 1. When did I pencil mark that? I don't know. I don't remember when I got this 1 right here, but this is the 1 here, which is actually all the 1s. Yes, all the 1s. What about 2s? No, we still have these 2s looking at each other. We also have these 3s looking at each other. What about 4s now? Yeah, we have this kind of corner of 4s looking at each other. 5s, we just have this X-Wing. 6s are restricted to here. We just have this X-Wing on 6s now. 7s, I just see 7s are restricted to over those just 2 cells. And we just have a lot of options for 7s. 8s, oh, we only have 2 8s. Do we have an 8 clue somewhere? Or is it these two 8s that I... 2 clues? 2 8 clues. Maybe I should take a nap after this. Oh, this can't be a 9. Oh, that gives us a 4-8 pair. That's actually very helpful. This is 2 3 7 in the row. This can't be a 3, this can't be a 2. Based on the columns. This is a 4, 6, 8, or 9, so this is just a 6, 8, or 9. Is this really 5 options? Yeah, 5 options. Okay, there must be a clue that I'm missing here. We've done this. See, yeah, this is where I already checked several of these, so I wish there was a way that I could just like click it and have it turn gray, so it would know that I don't need to check it again. 1. Oh, 5. Yeah, right here. 5 needs a 5 next to it, so that's a 5 6, which finishes off the 5 X-wing and the 6 X-wing. So all the 5s and 6s are done. But I don't think that helps a lot. 9 1 4 3. Oh, this needs a 3 next to it. That must be a 3. Which is gonna take 3 out of that option. Sorry, I'm just scanning, and I don't have anything to say while I scan, I guess. Oh, 4 must be next to here, which now must be here because of this 4-8 pair. Yep, perfect. Wait, what did I just do? This is a 4. I don't know why. I don't know what I just did there. That was weird. Did I like... I think in my head I was like, oh, this is an 8, therefore this isn't an 8, which doesn't make any sense. But that's my brain for you. This is an 8 or a 9. 7, 8, 9 left in the column, and there's a 7 over here. This 9 is going to resolve some stuff. This is 7, 9, 8, no, 8, 7, 9, 7. Okay, these can't be 8s. One of these is an 8. So this is 4, 7, 9. This can't be a 9, and it can't be a 4. So just a 7, which makes this a 9, 7. Not an 8, 8, 9, 2, 3, 2, 2. Oh, this can't be a 7 anymore, which makes this a 2. This is an 8, 9, and there's an 8 up here, which resolves everything. Guess there's also a 9. Whoop! There's also a 9 up there. I accidentally clicked through it. I forgot that popped up. But I did just finish it correctly. Yeah, we did just finish it correctly. So that's great. Let's hop on to puzzle number 2. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Okay, we're at puzzle number 2, and every clue is wrong now. So there's no 1 in this area, and there's no 1 in this area. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of 1 clues, so let's try this. I don't know if this will be helpful or not. I'm going to highlight all the 1 clues and see if we can figure out anything about 1s based on the clues, which I already see 1 thing. So none of these are 1s. Let's just make it gray. None of these are 1s. This is the only spot for 1 left in the box, which means, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this the whole time, but it means this must be the 1 for that box, which means this must be the 1 for this box, which means this must be the 1 for this box, which means this must be the 1, this must be the 1. There we go. We have all the 1s. Maybe this will be easier. Let's do 2s. Maybe this is the secret strategy for figuring out these, like, anti-quads, I guess. I don't know what to call them. Anti-quad sounds pretty cool, though, so maybe I'll go with that. I guess, like, I don't, 1s aren't 2s, so I can just color it like that. I think that's all the 2 clues, so there's a 2 here. Rule some spots out. One of these is a 2, which rules all of these out. Puts a 2 there. Puts a 2 there. I think this puzzle is a little bit easier than the other puzzle. Not that the other one was terribly difficult, but we're cruising here. These aren't 2, so this is a 2, this is a 2, this is a 2. Okay, let's look at 3s. Of course, 1s and 2s can't be 3s, so we can just cross those out to begin with. I think that's all the 3s. Puts a 3 there. Oh, puts a 3 there as well. Okay. I was a little, oops, I was a little confused. It was like, we're stuck already. But no, we're not stuck. One of these is a 3. One of those is a 3, which rules out those. Puts a 3 there, there, there. And rules out from there. So we're left with, unless I'm missing a clue. Sorry about that, I had to clear my throat. Well, unless I'm missing a clue, which I don't see that I am, we're just left with X-Wing on 3s. Okay, let's highlight these and let's look at 4s. There were a lot of 4s as well, if I recall correctly. So hopefully we can get some good progress on those. Maybe there aren't as many 4s as I remember. Okay, those are all great. Although that gives us a lot of 4s to begin with. These are 2 or 4s, which block out this whole bit and this whole bit. 4s along there. Oh no. It was working so quickly for 1 through 3. Oh, I guess I don't need a 2 pencil mark there. Whoops. I don't remember typing that in, but I must have and just forgot. We don't have anything that I see. Oh, where can 4 go in this column? Must be there. 4 is right here, looking up here, so that's not a 4, that's a 4. Rules out there, puts a 4 pointing back upwards, rules 4 out of there. Oh, and there's a 4 there, that's the last place in the box. And we're left with a pencil, or a pencil mark, a X-Wing of 4s. Okay, let's look at 5s. I think that's all of them. This must be 5. Maybe I didn't think I was like, oh, I can just ignore them, but it's scanning wise, it's a lot easier to scan when they're just all filled in. So that's a 5. We have 5s looking down, which rule those out of there, which puts a 5 there. Oh, 5 right there, puts a 5 there, and a 5 there. Oh, which puts a 5 over here, and a 5 here, and a 5 here, and a 5 here. Okay, all the 5s. Okay, let's go with 6s. There were a number of 6s as well, so I think we're doing pretty well here. 6s, not here, not here. Maybe not as many 6s as I remember. Oh, here's a couple down here. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so this must be a 6 in the corner. Pointing pair of 6s, ruling it out of there. Oh, 6 in the column here. Puts a 6 here, which takes a pencil mark of 4s, so we finished 4s. We've pencil marked 6s there. Am I missing a clue, maybe? I remember 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8s, and 9s specifically didn't have a lot of options, so I'm hoping the 6s take us a little bit farther because we're gonna run out of stuff to put in. 7s, yeah. 4s, 5s, 6s. So 7 can't be there or there, or there. And that's it. So we have a 3-7 pair here, which rules out along here, which puts a 7 here, rules out along there. This is a 7, this is a 7. Pointing pair of 7s looking upwards, ruling out there. Pencil mark 7s in there, and there. Oh, we now have an X-wing on 7s, or easier way of looking at it, where can it go in row 7? It must go there. What am I trying to do? Get rid of that and gray it out. I think that's it. Do we have any 7 clues that we've missed? I don't see any. Let's just try pencil marking. I don't want to have to highlight everything once again. This is 689. This is 789. This is 689. This is 689. Whoops, 689. This is 689. This is 689. This can't be a 6. This is 8 or 9. This is 3, 6, 8, 9. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 7. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. For the box. Okay, now let's look for the clues. 8s are ruled out of here. 9, there was a 9 clue around here. Yeah, 9s are ruled out of there. 8 clues useless. This can't be a 9. There we go. These can't be 8s. This must be a 9 then, and these can't be 8s over here. This 9 rules 9 out of all of these. Hopefully there's another clue that I'm missing. Maybe I just need to look a little deeper. This 9 I think I used fully. This 8 I think I used fully. Okay, there's this 9 clue here, 8 clue here. Just look at all this. Look for all the 7, 8s, and 9s that I see. 7 clue. I think I used that one. Well, it doesn't matter even if I didn't because it's not useful. 9's ruled out. 7's ruled out. Okay. So we've used all the clues that I think. Oh, nope. There's a 6 ruled out of there. Or could have just used the column. Okay. I think now we've used all the clues. And all the pencil marks should be correct, hopefully. Oh, we only have the 2 6s, yeah. But 7s, make sure we pencil mark the 7s correctly. I think so. Okay, so we need to find a little bit of a trick here to finish it off, I think. Just scanning around. I'm trying to focus on these options, the cells with only 2 options. See if I can find a Y-wing. Or just like a chain. Oh wait, this can't be a 9, and this can't be a 9. This is just a 9. This can't be a 9. Does that help, actually? 6, 8 paired, 9 is in one of these, but 9 can be in any of these. So, I don't see an example of a Y-wing to show you what it would be, but it's basically, like if 8, if this cell is an 8, then this must be a 6, and if this cell being 3 also forced, let's say this to be a 6, which obviously it can't be a 6, but let's just say for the sake of an example, that the blue cell would force one of these 2 red cells to be a 6, which again it doesn't, to be clear, but then this cell couldn't be a 6. If, whichever option for blue forced red to be a 6, one of the reds to be a 6, then purple could never be a 6 because it would rule all the options out of that. That's that's just how a Y-wing works. Maybe I should do like a short video sometime of explaining Y-wings with like good examples. Um, that might be nice, like a series of shorts with like just a minute long explanation of, just one specific trick. Deep diving and doing it correctly. That could be some good content. I'm sure there's videos out there already, actually, but I don't know. I'll have to look. Okay, so these 2 digits, I don't know if this is helpful. These 2 digits are the same because whatever this digit is, it can't be in these 3, and it's not in any of these 5, so it must be here. Which is also true that it must be in here. Because it can't be in here. Oh, you know what? One of these is an 8, so this can't be an 8. I don't know how helpful that is, but anyway, so blue in box 5 is not any of these digits, and it's ruled out from there, so it's one of these digits, so this is blue as well. But then from there, we're a bit more options. Orange is the other of 6 or 8. Guess one of these is a blue. Orange is up here somewhere. Oh, you know what? 8 is up. Why can't... Oh, 8 is rolled out of there, so 8 is up here. Which means neither of these can be 8. Oh, which means where can 8 go in the column? Actually, one of these is a 6, because we have a 6, 7, 9 triple. But this is an 8. Let's just get rid of this coloring real quick. This is a 9. This is a 9. Oh, this must be an 8. Oh, this is a 6, 8, 6, 6, 8. This must be an 8. Oh, this must be a 9. There's literally a 6 next to it. These can't be 6s. 7, 3. 9 right there. Whoops. That was supposed to be a 3. 9 in the column here makes this a 6, 8. Makes this a 7, 9. 6. This is a 9. Oh, this can't be a 6. There's literally a 6 next to it. 9, 7, 6. There we go. Puzzle's correct. Yeah, those were 2 great puzzles. I really like the idea of the same clues, kind of negated, make two great puzzles, two really fun solves. Yeah, good job, AFrayedKnot, or AFrayedKnot. And thank you for the puzzle, and thank you guys for watching.